everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome back to Stillwell County on City Skylines. Today we are going to work on some reconstruction of some high populated areas that we have in Stillwell County. We're going to kind of do a fast forward build where I'm going to spend the next hour or two building and modifying aspects of Stillwell County, and I will be fast forwarding it so you guys don't have to, sit through 2 hours of footage. So I will kind of give you a brief overview of what we're going to be working on, and then enjoy the time lapse and all that of me getting everything situated. So currently we are running into, I guess, somewhat of a performance issue since this is so spread out. We are having to turn some graphics down just to make it to where I get higher than 10 frames per second. So you're going to see some of that, but a lot of the builds that we're going to do are up close and personal. So you shouldn't have no problem with that. Otherwise, what we are going to do is get a cinematic camera and let's show you what we have. So what we have is we do have an issue with Belmont Enterprise Center over here. I'm going to make this into, we're going to demolish and remove the industrial area here and let the land get rehabilitated into a cleaner land, and then we're going through residential in here and make it the city of Belmont. We're going to keep Belmont as a historical value, but it's just, I don't know, we're just having the problem where everything is not enough buyers, but no matter how much commercial we add, there's always not enough buyers and they're always exporting out of here. I don't know if the export and import is a bad idea, but it's kind of where we're at. And then same thing over here is the Garnett Estate. It's just constantly not enough buyers, but I'm like, right here is the only buyer of the product that would be, and they're having problems with crops, but then yet again there's not enough buyers for the crops. So it's just kind of weird what's going on here. Not sure what's going on. Everything is zoned correctly. Well, I guess that doesn't need to be in the zone because it's a special factory, so that's why I'm kind of like a little confused. So what we're going to do is we're going to be tearing down some stuff. We're going to remove all this industry, which is going to cause a huge imbalance in industry, even though we have a high demand already. We're going to open up some office. We do have corporate woods to expand on to kind of accommodate. There's not enough educated workers, or not enough workers in general. So I don't know. It's kind of weird what's going on with the workforce right now. Kind of like it is in real life. Just not none of it's really making sense right now. So that's all I have for a pre-update. We're gonna go ahead and get into the build. We're gonna expand Thornton all the way into the highway loop here. So Thornton will completely fill this in now, and then Belmont is going to stay here. I worked really hard on these interchanges here to make everything flow. So we are going to keep Belmont like this, but what we're going to do is we're going to expand it kind of like how it is now into a cityscape. Otherwise, everything else should be good. So we're going to kind of deal with that. We may open up an industrial area closer to the city to kind of solve maybe some of the issues that we're having with industry. I don't know why the industry would have a problem going to the city here. So, not 100% sure on that. Never had that problem before. But yeah, so where we're at. So we're going to see if we can also, we may throw the industry somewhere over here on this side of the ramp, and this way it will funnel into all of this neighborhoods here. Maybe set up a whole bunch of different districts in each city, because you have the city here. So what we're going to do is we're most likely going to have it where each city actually has an industrial zone in there, just to keep it more localized. That's something that we're going to play with. So that's all I got for updates. So enjoy the time lapse. I'm going to spend the next few hours working on this while recording. So hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode here. I kind of just jumped into it again, try to think about stuff in my head. The next one should be a little bit more productive, but what we did was we went ahead and demolished all of Belmont's um, industrial and all that, but we kept the infrastructure in there. So what we did is we renamed it to the city of Belmont. We're going to keep the historical name of Belmont. As you saw, we did keep the statue and everything. We did just move it over to the left a little bit and make room for the city hall. I really do like this little corner, how that came together nicely. Had these buildings in the inventory, which I did like. This was here from a while ago. But otherwise, we got a huge population boom here of condos and apartments, all which are pretty good size. So Belmont has increased to a 5,400 population currently. Also worked on some property lines here with some fences, which I've done in other cities and counties. It's pretty cool. So anyways, so we have a huge high school here. We have 2 elementary schools, and the road maintenance crew is still here from when this used to be an industrial area. But otherwise, we got a huge office and business complex over here with commercial properties as well. So we do have that going on. So we kind of got a line here of where this is like the office and industrial as well as commercial. But then of course you do have commercial and residential mixed together as always. Due to so many apartments and stuff, we did throw in parking garages here because eventually these apartments may get upgraded to larger buildings, but the parking garages will remain. These are some nice underground parking garages that we did add it in, just to have like a green strip kind of going down the middle, because these are going to be here. So I want to add a green strip down there. But otherwise, we did remove the cargo airport early on. We replaced that with just a freight terminal for a railroad. So that's working a lot better. As you see, none of this industry is having an issue. When I deleted that, we were still having issues here. When I removed that and just did a freight terminal, it worked way better. There's a more of a even demand, if you would say. Um, so we have a really heavy export coming out. You can see constant trains coming out. I wanted them to go around the loop instead of driving through the city in reverse, because these trains would just go in reverse all the time. So I had this as a one-way out. or no, a one-way in, and then a one-way out. So it kind of fixes that. I could also do it the other way, where this is just an all one-way this way. That'll probably work better. But right now I'm just having them do it this way. But I mean, the timing works out pretty well with these spacings and everything. That's why I really like doing these trains. A certain distance is everything fits nicely when they're sitting in a queue. Otherwise, we got the city of Belmont. I really want to expand Thornton all the way to its full capacity here. We did do some health updates. We threw down some healthcare and childcare for health, but otherwise didn't really add much more to that. We did launch a rocket. That rocket's probably been sitting there for a while, so we did have that event going on at the end of it. But otherwise, we're rebuilding our industry over here. I may throw some industry here on the east side of Thornton. This east side, because this is north right here. So east side of Thornton. We may make Sheffield go all the way down here, and this would be an industry area that would tie into this interchange. I made a big gap in the middle here, a big median in the middle of the highway, so that if we need to, we can have two off ramps for both sides. One for industry, one for the for residential, more like a right left. So each of them can split off twice. So that's my plan. That's why I made this such a huge gap, is because it's going to be a big drag, and most likely I was going to visualize this side also being this populated. So that's why I did that. But otherwise, that's all that we've really changed. Oh, we did start on our green project where we removed the railroad track. Railroad track went straight through the city when it was in the early stage of development. So what we're doing is we're slowly removing it, and we're replacing it with a bike and pedestrian hybrid. So it's a left-to-right bike path with a dash line that is for pedestrian traffic. So it's pretty well split up. I gotta add some nodes in here so that this can go through here. This may just tie into the corporate woods area, or this may just actually travel all the way to Power and Light, so people can actually ride their bike and walk to Power and Light if they really want to. It's a long ass walk, but they can if they want to. So that's where we're at right now. So otherwise, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this time lapse. Trying to start these back up, so I should have another one coming up soon. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. So I'll catch you guys later on the next one. And if you guys do like it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Otherwise, later.